Peace to the saints. We are here today with some breaking news. I'm actually really excited to talk about this because I do believe you'll get lessons on romance, love, relationships, the biological trajectory of the human female, the deceit and deception, the betrayal. Oh, it's a soap opera. And also lessons on parenting and planning and business. This will be a really rich, beneficial session, and it'll go as long as you all choose. We judge it based on how you support the show. We figure it must be interesting if you're supporting, and if you're not, we figure it's a snooze fest, or it's not that interesting. We might as well wrap it up, unplug the lights. Anyways, I do want to give a shout out to Kyle, who is not only a member, but also a confirmed saint. He sent along this topic and as well all of the notes. I've been out busy with the family today. So it was something I'm very thankful of. And we always support our members at peacetothesaints.com. So you all can, you can thank him for this one right here. Oh, yes, indeed. And we do have the new drip. You dig? El Drippo tapping in. Fax Kellerman, Kent Drippy Jr., Stephen A. You know what it is. SASNbrand.com, log in, boss up. You dig? Carrying on. When I play this clip, do confirm that you can hear it with an Alpha 1 in the chat. Oh, yes. And remember, ladies and saints, that I'm thorough. You know, I'm very thorough. So I'd like to start from the very beginning. We all know what has happened. What happened is Shorty jumped ship on the, yeah, she didn't jump ship, but that's okay. We're going to start from the very beginning. I want to understand this from the beginning. And we're going through this brand new together, because I don't really know too much background. I just know some of the kids of theirs look like cartoon characters. They can play basketball really well. The mom is white. The dad is light bright. The kids know how to hoop. He was like a Joe Jackson kind of character, I'm assuming, but he knows a little something about business, kind of held on to some of that money within the family. Smart guy, it seems. So let's go ahead and do our research and learn together. We shall make an analysis. Here we go.
Can you hear me?
He named his son Zoe. Go ahead and say it's very Caucasian of him. It was the white side.
Who's a good loser? How could you be a good loser?
I agree, bro. That's crazy.
No, if you're a good loser, then you must be good at losing. That's not good. I don't know what they're talking about.
Let's do it.
Mellow, Jello, and Zoe are the best ball players I've...
Bro said Mellow, Jello, and Zoe. It sounds like the nigga's about to be a drill rapper. Mellow, Jello, and Zoe. Mellow, Jello, and Zoe. I got the mellow up so mellow. I got the Jello and Zello, which is Mellow, Jello, and Zoe. So. Boom. They said they gon' play with me. Mellow, Jello, and Zoe. Anyways, carrying on.
ever seen in my entire life.
Lonzo Ball and his younger brothers are tearing apart.
Listen, things have changed a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. When I was a young ball, we didn't even think light-skinned people could really play the game. I'm not going to lie to you. We used to think if you were above a certain coloration, you couldn't really play the game. We also used to think if you're extremely dark, you have superhuman athletic abilities, probably derived from slavery. But who really knows? But we just think you cannot mess with them dark-skinned brothers when it comes to athletics. They jump too high. They run too fast. I don't know. Maybe it was just white supremacy. I don't know. But anyways, we just didn't think light-skinned people was really like that on that hoop court.
Their high school competition.
I believe all of them will make the NBA. They were born to go pro.
I really hope that they're everything you say they are. I'm concerned that your mouth might get in their way, though.
That was crazy.
Oh.
All right, Lavar, tell us a little bit about your relationship.
And shout out to Lavar in as much as he's wearing his own brand. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. He's wearing his own brand. That sounds very familiar. He might be a smart businessman. But also, it's a little different because this is our brand. You dig? Peace to the saints. Shout out to the real ones. And this is everything that I teach about business. So it shows that he's not sleepwalking out here. Love to see it.
Relationship with the media.
Also, shout to the baldy. More bald head propaganda.
Yeah.
Oh.
Michael Jordan, you running your mouth talking about you gonna beat him one-on-one.
What can you say to the people who think your dad is arrogant?
One-on-one, I'm undefeated, never lost.
Like, people think he's just,
I don't know, some crazy person or something.
Something is wrong
Bro, make me want to go get my teeth white. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I need to like really tap in about that.
with you.
Stay in your lane.
People who think my dad's a bully, you should probably just hang out with him one day and see what happens from there.
That was not a denial. He was not saying, no, my dad is not a bully. He was just like, y'all should just test it for yourselves.
Hey, where's Mello? Tell that boy I said come here.
Dad does it all. Dad in there cooking up some food. Shout out to Jonathan supporting the work, came in via PayPal, right support. And that was even before the stream started. I really respect and appreciate that because I always do come in and deliver. I also acknowledge Roderick came in supporting via PayPal. Much appreciated. Shout out to Ramon, came in via Venmo. He writes, tuition, peace to the saints. Peace to the saints indeed. May also acknowledge Pawan writes, peace to the saints, tuition. May also acknowledge via Venmo. Shout out to Jinxie writes, for tonight's live. Yes, indeed, we are live, brethren. Jefferson writes, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. You're very welcome, and time is precious. And honestly, I don't know how some of these YouTubers go live so often. I was really enjoying my day. I'm not going to lie to you. I was kind of like, dang, I got to go live. Because one of the members requested it, and we say show love to those who show love to you. But I was having such a great, pleasant day. You dig? People forget that you're supposed to work to support your family, work to get the things you enjoy in life. But if you're enjoying life, I don't know if you should interrupt life with work.
My name is Lavar Ball, and I'm the father of the Ball Boys. You take it all day, son. All right, listen. We need 3-on-3. Y'all three versus this guy right here, and y'all got Mello. Keep track of that score for me. Nobody can train and cook at the same time, except for me. Who can cook better than me, son? Nobody.
Everything my dad does is definitely planned. So even if, people think he's crazy, he knows what he's doing.
Hey.
His son seems to have great confidence in that statement. He speaks it very calmly with a high level of certainty. So I tend to believe him. And observing the moves that his father has made, even from a distance, it does appear that his father is calculated. And consistently, we see that fathers who are good fathers, the best of fathers, they're often put into a box like Joe Jackson. They're called toxic masculine, especially it seems like when they're black fathers, like they don't seem to get any slack or respect, which is curious because when black fathers are absent, it's, everyone needs to know this. The father's absent. It's another black kid story. But when the fathers are present and doing the right thing and pushing their kids to great outcomes, you don't call them a tiger mom. You don't say they're involved. You don't have like a nice, cute term for them. It's more so like they're oppressive. When you push your kids to succeed, it's oppression. Extraordinary. But hey, the good news is that real men know that you don't need to please anyone. Shout out to Jamori, right? Peace of the Saints. I've noticed a lot of women, when they leave their long-term marriage, they overwhelmingly say they want to be happy. Women are never happy, so I don't even know why they say that. Yet they struggle to be specific on what they're looking for. They tend to default to traveling. Yes, freedom, right? And what they're going to find is that freedom is utterly torturous. The good news is that in the case of Mr. Ball, his children have reached maturity. And so this woman is like, hey, babe, you served your time. Go on about your business. You dig? It's not like she ruined the life of a young child who still needs his mother proximate. So in this case, I say, hey, babe, go on with your bad self. I'd have helped her pack her bag, called her Uber and a U-Haul. You dig? That's just me, though. We're going to keep it P, though. You dig? Carrying on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lavar's always been positive.
None of my boys drink. None. Never
Beautiful.
smoked. Never indulged. Never acted fool.
No wonder I like this guy. This all sounds so familiar. Sounds like the big homie. Yes, indeed. Pure. No wonder you can perform when you remain pure. That's precisely why in our big game conference, I ran in 6 touchdowns, threw for at least 4. I think it was really like 7, but they stopped recording. I wouldn't blame them. It was a massacre.
In South Central.
If he drunk liquor, he'd be uncontrollable.
Imagine.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, you look like we need to go back upstairs. No, I'm just playing. First impression of Tina was tall, strong, built good, smart. I just walked up to her and I said, you know what? I don't know what me and you gonna do together, but we gonna do something together.
And I thought he was crazy.
That ball magnetism. They just
Yeah, and the gentleman does have personality, and that matters in the world. And that's one of the things that I talk to you about in the Master Communicator course. The way you present yourself, it can get you somewhere in this world. In fact, there are a number of ways we communicate aside from what we say. And all of those things are factors in where we land in this world. So shout out to the gentleman.
My daughter said that she had a boyfriend, and being I'm white and he's black, I didn't know how to take that at first. I didn't.
Wait, that was crazy. That was crazy. That's like such a deep level of like, should I say racism or racial awareness? We're going to say racial awareness for now. That's such a deep level of racial awareness. But like, well, my daughter told me that she had a boyfriend, and according to my calculations, he was black and I was still white. So I didn't know how to do the math on that. He black, I'm white, and you white, but he black. The kid's going to be black. I don't know how I feel about that. But since the camera recording, I'm on refrain from saying the N word.
Probably didn't take it very well.
I would give Lavar a great deal of credit because he didn't push. He was very willing to wait until Tina's parents, who were acting.
I'm going to tell you, Tina wasn't looking bad back in the day. Yeah, Tina could get this anaconda. And I wouldn't speak about her if she was still married, but she's single now. Tina, I know Tina probably getting a settlement. Tina, baby. She getting her a settlement. I need to slide. Anyways, yeah, Tina wasn't looking bad back in the day.
A little bullheaded at that time. We're ready to accept him.
I know. 20 years later, would you think we'd still be here doing the same thing that when we started off when I first met you?
No, I didn't believe we were having all boys like you told me when I first met you.
It's gonna be lucky.
That's a W to have all boys, and that is a blessing. You hear me? And listen to me. My son's name is going to be Marquette Devon Burton II. His son's name has to be Marquette Devon Burton III. And everybody has to have sons and name them Marquette Devon Burton, the firstborn. I don't care if you have 5 girls. Keep going, son. You can do it. Keep going. We have to keep it going. For the people, for the people. Carrying on.
They have 3 boys, but 3 monsters like we got. Oh my God.
Bro, call these kids monsters.
Our boys are special.
Wow. I don't think people understand how much time we put into this. The direction that we going with this is on a whole different level.
My dad's master plan is hopefully to get all 3 of us on the Lakers.
We love the Lakers because it's in LA. It's so close to home. As kids, we all dreamt that what the hell? I forgot what I just said. Yeah, I'm tripping. Hold on.
Guess what? Everybody in 5 years is on their way out. Your Steph Curry's, your LeBron James. You need somebody else to carry the NBA. What better way than the Ball boys?
3 from the same daddy, and they're all superstars. That's unbelievable.
Bro's eating the hell out of that spaghetti, my boy. Chill, my nil. You need to take Marquette Devon Burton's Boss University. It has some notes on etiquette. Anyways, yeah, lift your chin up, my nigga. You ain't got to go down to slurp the food. Anyways, I agree. 3 talented young men in one family, especially when you're 3 of 3, that is phenomenal parenting or training or grooming or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you do call it, someone did something right. Shout out to my boy Joe Jackson. Is Joe Jackson still alive? Somebody let me know. But one thing I could tell you is you need a Joe Jackson to have a Michael Jackson. That does not happen naturally. That does not happen on its own. That happens through force. So I appreciate it, Joe. If nobody said thank you from me, thank you.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
This guy.
This guy, superior confidence.
My name is Lavar Ball. I'm the oldest brother.
Lavar Ball for 3? Yes!
What?
Lonzo just finished one of the greatest seasons ever seen at UCLA.
Wow.
Now he's on his mission to give the same storyline in the pro ranks.
The second pick in this year's draft goes to
Quiet down.
the Los Angeles Lakers.
What's gonna happen with your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that.
Like, he got it for him.
Shout out to my boy laying in a zesty position on TV, bro. May that never befall any of my children.
Oh, stop it, bro. Don't play me, bro. I have a girlfriend right now. Going on 3 years.
See, he tripping. He says, I have a girlfriend. That's what niggas be saying on TV when the camera rolling. But bro, we know what it is. You dig? Yeah, we know what it is. It's all good, my nil. Shout out to Astra supporting the work. Shout out to those who pay what they owe, make their name known. Back to this phenomenal entertainment. She's all right. She's cool. She cool. And again, you see everyone's wearing the brand, and that's a beautiful thing. It shows planning and business acumen.
I would say he can be romantic in a way where
She actually somehow she looks a little mid, but I'm gonna tell you this. I want everyone to hear me when I say this. If this is a woman that he's actually taking seriously for family, it's okay that she's mid. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
like he's just special. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Wait, something just occurred to me though. They're cutting the cocaine too much. They are cutting the cocaine too much. If you have the black code, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have specific lessons about this. Every black person should get the black code. And one person, I forget where they were from, they're like, hey, if I'm half black, should I get the black code? Like, bro, you need it. You need it. You lost already. Apparently nigga think because he's half white, he's not black. Okay, bro, like go test that out, my boy. Anyways, this guy right here, he's barely black, okay? So when you mix barely black with not black, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We've been eradicated. We're gone. We're out of here. Yeah, he's messing up. So this needs to be just like a little side piece right here. I don't even know what ethnicity Shorty is. She could be Hawaiian. She could be mixed with Filipino. She could be a goddamn Guatemalan. Who knows?
I'm not gonna. You cannot make me cry.
Is this nigga name really Jello? Is his actual name Jello? Huh. Like Jello?
Jello's gonna be a college man at UCLA. 1 year away from where Lonzo's at.
Is this 2K17?
Yeah.
I ain't never played this in my life.
Jello is more like the fashionable sex symbol type guy.
And there's other player on 2K I'm using. See what his guy got, type of attributes he working with.
I think I might have confused those two. I can't even really tell those two apart. We're going to keep watching, though. This the crazy hair one.
This is Lavar Ball, and I'm the youngest. When I first started playing basketball, I was 3 years old.
And that's the key right there, ladies and saints. Pay attention to that part. When I first started playing basketball, I was 3 years old. When you hear folks like Floyd Mayweather talk about when they started boxing, they don't remember. The key is you start them early, you raise them up on it, and it really needs to be well planned. Me personally, for example, if my kids are like, hey, I like this sport, I'm like, nah, hell nah. Look at your measurements, my boy. Look at your measurements. Your measurements suggest that you're better suited for this sport. And then I did some financial calculations, and these three sports pay the best, but this one has a lot of traumatic brain injuries. We're gonna rock with these two. Okay, so let's get training. Let's get your recess, playground. No, hell no. Let's get training. Let's get training. I'm making investments.
I think Melo has the most skill because he always play up with us.
I got the nickname Ankle Bully, and I'm CEO of it because I made a lot of people fall during my lifetime.
You know, that does make sense that he would be the most skilled playing, as they said, up with his older, bigger, stronger, faster brother. So that makes perfect sense. And by the way, shout out to Kyle, who came in with the bowler alert. And he came in with this one much earlier. And he wrote, peace to the Saints. Content for Big Game Conference 1 and 2. Promo. Okay, very good. Lavar Ball. Oh, yeah. I already know this is going to be a crazy saga. But anyways, Lavar Ball's wife, Tina, filed for divorce recently. That's a shame. Lavar created 3 NBA players with her, supported her through a stroke. These broads don't be durable. Listen, in Big Game Conference 1, I talk about the trajectory of the human female from a biological perspective. And it clarifies why when women say that they are the prize, this is clearly not the case. Women, they really peak very quickly in life. Like age 21, they peak. And from there, everything is a downward trend. Whereas men, it's quite the opposite. Our time on top lasts a lot longer. Like, for example, Elon Musk, you hear of him all the time. He's a very important guy. We don't know how old he is. We don't care how old he is. But, you know, whatever chick was attractive like 10 years ago and she was really popular, like now nobody cares because her time on top it's over. It's a wrap. And these are the things you need to understand as you're designing a life. One thing I like about Mr. Ball is that he undoubtedly designed a life. And with regards to your dealings with women, you need to start as early as possible designing a life so that you make the decisions you want, not so that she traps you, she pops up pregnant, she does all these things that were outside of what you would have designed consciously. Big Game Conference 1 talks about all of that.
Something you done been away for a long time, son. You been getting soft in Westwood.
She leads him on.
No,
She tells him to do stuff he's not supposed to be doing. So it's not a good idea when we mix them two together. And that's facts.
No!
Melo's not all here.
I got a 4.0. I actually don't even study.
That's pretty good. A 4.0 is really good. have I ever had a 4.0? I've consistently been close as hell, but I don't know if I've ever had one. I think maybe I actually did have like a 4.0 at a couple points. But I'm definitely not like that guy that's not my thing.
Just a genius by birth?
Genius, I wouldn't say all that, but yeah, I think I'm kind of smart.
Go. Good. My 3 boys, they've been dedicated to this basketball for a long time. Once all 3 of them get in the NBA, then I'm gonna kind of be like, oh, you know what? My mission is done. My mission is done.
Or it's just beginning.
There was a report that your mom had suffered a stroke, and I just wanted to know if that was the case and how you're holding up.
I got no comment on that, man. It's a family thing.
The answer is clearly yes. And how are you holding up? Not terribly well. But fair enough. Fair enough.
Tina had a massive...
Am I a weirdo, or does he look like a white person with a black person's hair? Please, somebody help me. Somebody help me. Does he look like a white person with a black person's hair? Is that just me? I don't know. Genetics are very funny.
I got no comment on that, man. It's a family thing.
Tina had a massive stroke.
Damn, massive?
And, of course, we're asking all the questions of why God, you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to outlive your kids. And we went through all that. And the first couple months, I'd say the first 2 weeks were really grueling because we didn't know if she was going to live or die.
Damn.
And sorry.
Not the background music. Shout out to Jalen supporting the work. Came in via Venmo. I appreciate you. May I also acknowledge via PayPal. Shout out to Michael. He writes, peace to the saints. May I also acknowledge Ricardo, writes, peace to the saints tuition. Shout out to Gwensley. He writes, damn, even Big Baller Brand isn't safe. Shout out to Lavar, a true patriarch and visionary. Excellent recommendation, as always, from the ever astute Kyle. The brother is definitely astute, very sharp, and also very generous. Shout out to Teddy with the second baller alert. Shout out to the ballers that pulled up. And I guess ballers, the big ballers have shown, this makes perfect sense. Shout out to Teddy Rice, peace to the saints. And shout out to Teddy, he's been with us for a long time. Good brother, always supporting the work. May also acknowledge Kyle came back with another baller alert. Shout out to the ballers. The true ballers are here. He writes, appreciate you taking time from an amazing life to give us this lesson. Peace to the saints. You know what? Life has been really, really good. I had a very happy day. And I was like, I am going to keep my word, though. Yes, the show must go on. Carrying on.
She had a lot to overcome. She was paralyzed.
Damn.
Right side. She's right-handed.
Damn.
Lonzo is one hell of a kid to be able to deal with all of that.
It happened right before the tournament, and I was deciding if I wanted to go play or if I wanted to stay home with her. That's my mom, she's always been there for me. So when I found that out, it kind of hit me kind of hard.
I miss having my mom around the house. Just her presence and so much she did for us.
A lot changed around the house when she got the stroke. Like, there was a lot of stuff that needed to be done.
I told my boys, she's gonna be fine. That's your mom, but that's my girl. I got her. She used to have long hair, and I think when she feels her hair and it's not all there, she might be thinking, oh, no, I don't look as good as I normally do. And the way I always told her is like, I don't care if your eye is on the side of your...
I'm curious as to, what precisely happened to the hair or why the hair was cut. If anyone knows, if we have anyone who's particularly informed or any medical professionals, do let me know. I'm curious.
Face, your nose is crooked and your lip is down. You still gonna look beautiful to me because I only see you one way. And as long as she can do two things, we good. One is smile, another one is kiss her boys. She's gonna get better. I know it. Whether it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, where am I going?
One thing we can state is that he is showing the kind of love, support, and loyalty that we know a principled man for. And that is something that we can certainly commend. We know that she did not return that to him and left him, even though at her lowest time, when she probably wasn't able to contribute much and was in great need, meaning she was taking more than she was contributing, he stood there by her. And this is how she repays him.
We all in this together. We got a good team.
That's the goal for the next 2 months while we do this.
What?
We're gonna get zealous and some real hip-hop.
That's not gonna happen. Y'all outdated, man. Don't nobody listen to Nas no more.
Face lean forward a little bit.
Want me to smile or?
Yeah, give me a big smile.
Real hip hop is Migos, Future.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa, do we have some tweaking going on? I believe we do. Young boys always saying crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We all look at Henry's face. I'm gonna stress in their face. Young fella.
Good job, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. You looking forward to the draft?
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. What's your defense like?
I think it's good. How are you feeling about all this red carpet treatment?
I think it just comes with it. It's not that I hate it, not that I love it. It just comes with the territory. So, like I said, just looking forward to the moment when my name's called. I get to walk across that stage, put that hat on.
You excited for him, Lavar?
I'm not excited for him. I'm ecstatic. I don't look at it like Tina's not here, Tina's not here. She knows how we put this together. She's been on this trip the whole way. So it's not like Tina's not here now. She here.
And one thing I can say for him is that he's speaking in the sense of family and the collective, which is what family is really about. Everyone buying in, everyone contributing. And interestingly, even though we know for sure as far as basketball goes, it was the father who was the driving force, he's still speaking of her as though she was an equal partner. And we know probably she wasn't. And that's a great consideration on his part. Now let's move on to the next piece. Actually, let me forward through because I'd be curious to see if it gives us any true sense of her physical state.
We pretty much...
T-shirt.
Now it's just a perfect kid. So. No.
Since we were kids.
I'm a stroke. Like I was telling him about Tina, we're going to do it 2 more times, so it ain't no big deal.
My mom would definitely be at the draft because, she hasn't missed anything since we were kids.
I'm glad everything is going all right for her, and tell her I'll be there tomorrow.
Usually everywhere we go, she's there. She's always supporting, so.
You know what? We got to finish our mission.
We good? Come on, bro. What is this? What is this?
What happened?
The bees are upside down. Like,
redo.
Yeah, they pushing the brand hard. Shout out.
Come here. Whoa! It's all about you, son. You're going to make your own name.
Lavar Ball, welcome to the Lakers, baby.
I'm proud of you. You ain't got to do that. Good. Go handle your business, man. We good.
With the second pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select.
Oh, is that Tina right there? Is that the mom?
Good.
It's crazy how women are so fake 9 out of 9 that when you really see them, you're like, damn, I can't even recognize her. God damn it. You know, once she took out the fake blonde hair and the extensions and the whole nine, you're like, yo, who is Shorty? Who is she?
Go handle your business, man. We good.
Pick the second pick in the 2017 NBA.
Okay, so yeah, Tina is looking bad. Now, men and women don't age the same. And some people are like, no, it was a stroke. Nigga, it wasn't the stroke. Men and women don't age the same. Like the father is still looking like he could, you know, still be proactive. He still has that man in him. The testosterone is still there. The shorty is looking like she needs some Metamucil. She heard me, shorty needs some Metamucil. God damn, I don't even know what Metamucil is, but I know she needs some. Help me.
Draft. The Los Angeles Lakers select Lonzo.
And why does this nigga right here look like the most diabolical, spooky ass cartoon character on earth? I gotta zoom in so you can see, buddy. Bro looks like he didn't cast so many spells. This look like the nigga he's not even alive right now. Bro is actually dead. He is the living dead.
Your mom, Tina, is at home watching. What does it mean to you to be able to play at home because of your mother and being able to be close to her?
Glad to be home so she can come to most of the games. She's getting better every day, so that's great. I know she's happy at home watching right now. She is happy. That's right.
And it's crazy how women will have on makeup and still look like mid as hell. Like with makeup, it's like, damn. Anyways, yes, I guess that's the world we live in. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. Anyways, let me continue acknowledging Kyle's super chat by Venmo. I don't think I even finished it. He writes, supported her through a stroke, which is a lot of support, and stayed with her for 30 years. God, that's a lot of time. He recently lost his leg to diabetes, and she left him within a year. Oh, I see how that works. The sugars. And that was very black of him, I guess. Despite him being quite fair, he's still very black. Yeah, no, that's sick and sad, honestly. Kyle writes, appreciate you taking time. Oh, already got that one. That's really sad. So he loses a leg to diabetes and loses his woman. Yeah. But I tell you, they love you when you're on top, right? They love you when you're winning. They love you when they can swipe that card and it always pays. Good Lord.
When you wake up, bro, your views of the marina, they're not too bad, is it?
At all.
This is a great house for you know what, though.
What is you know what?
No. Hide and seek, something like that.
Nah, bro, sick. Bro, sick. Why you smiling so hard? You need to chill. This little nigga need to chill. Little nigga look devious. Little cartoon character looking little nigga. Anyways, carrying on. So that was a bit of an introduction into how Lavar and Tina met and their family background and early parenting. And, you know, interestingly, and shout out to Kyle for supporting on this one. What's really remarkable to me is the great effort that Mr. Ball went through. He engaged a young lady who obviously is outside of his race. Her parents had a level of racism toward him. So he endured discrimination. He persisted, supported her over 3 decades, built really respectable young men who are very accomplished and have a stable, successful life. Supported her through a health crisis and her aging. Just forget the health crisis, just the fact that a woman ages, that's still quite remarkable for a man who's reasonably charming and attractive to stay by her, because as she ages, her, and especially after she has kids and is aging, her options are just drying up rapidly, whereas his are maintaining. And as he's more famous, maybe even increasing. So the fact that he stayed with her is a testament to his honor. But I guess she couldn't do the same. Extraordinary in a bad way. Shout to none of the above writes, the comic book villain lookalike has ties with that place that is real. So be careful on the roast or they might flag you, bruh. You ain't never lied. And I figured, as devious as that rascal looked, that he had to be one of them boys. He had to be. That fella looked awfully diabolical. Like he condones war crimes kind of fella. Anyways, let's take a look at the raising of LiAngelo and LaMelo. These are definitely like new era names. I don't know if these are black names or white names. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy. They're creative names. I can tell you that. Anyways, we'll take a quick look at. Let's take a look at episode 2, see if that has anything particularly insightful. We're going to make it through because it's all about the nuances. Yes, indeedy.
I haven't seen that much since prom.
This is a really big year for Zoe and I's relationship.
Do you not trust me?
Just know, always find out the truth.
Whoa.
Tina's had a stroke. They've been asking me saying, we want to send.
Now look at
Tina's
this.
had a stroke. They've been asking.
Look at Tina's neck and then look at his face. You can't really see his neck. So I'm saying look at her neck and look at his face. He looks like he could really get in the game and still, compete in the game. Because from a man's perspective, he's still big, strong, tall. He looks intimidating enough. From a woman's perspective, she just looks washed. You hear me? Like, this is one of those situations where, like, you wouldn't even ask the homie, like, would you? Like, you already know it's a L. You got, like, the neck. You just skip straight to the, like, would you take the neck? Like, if she was just gawking, with the neck. And you would still kind of look at her 2-3 times and be like, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Me saying, we want to send a speech therapist. I told him, keep all them people. She'll come back much faster with me doing it my way.
This guy.
Prize in the world. So LA's about to be yours, man. Right, T?
Maybe I don't go outside, but I don't know where they sell this clothing brand, but these boys is wearing a lot of it. I tell you that much.
Tina's had a stroke. I'm gonna make her come back, and when she comes back, you guys gonna hear her story. And that's how I told my boys, I will take care. Don't worry about it. I got her. Get it on.
Yep. Do you say, do you think there's sharks in here?
I met Zoe in high school. I was with my soccer team at the time, and he was with his basketball team. I saw him, and I was like, wait a minute. Who's that? Like, he's really cute.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction. I'm predicting that things are not gonna go well with her over time. I'm making that prediction.
There's something about him that.
Oh, that
Who's
skirt
that? Like,
was
he's
looking
really cute.
like she
There's
earns her
something
money,
about him.
like she earns her money laying down. And I want to tell all the women listening that if you wear high heels, you're dressing like a woman of the night. You don't look sexy. You look like you're a product. You look like you need to be paying a P. You dig?
That just kind of attracted me to him.
He's fully dressed, and for some reason she feels the need to only be in her undergarments. I don't know if that's a green flag. Maybe it's opposite day. It'd be a green flag on opposite day.
You guys ever argue about anything?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them real arguments. There's nothing really to fight about right now, but.
Yeah, she looking like a nigga named Carlos right there. She looking like she should be in the next Cheech and Chong movie right there. She looked like she could tell me where to find a brick of cocaina. She looked like she's about to say, my friend. Right there, she is not looking good. I don't know what this is about. Goddamn, caught her at a bad time.
But obviously it's gonna happen just because it's part of life and you just gotta get through it together.
She got like that big jaw on deck though. Like her jaw is very chiseled. It's kind of weird because her jaw is more chiseled than his jaw. Straight like that. Now she is from the Midlands. And listen, you guys might be thinking, Marquette, why are you talking about this old lady? That ain't right. And I agree with you. That ain't right. But that's also why your old lady should not be on television in the public eye. A woman's place is behind her man. So I guess she fair game. But I'm trying to hold back, and I am. Low key, I am. Low key. On the low.
There's a lot of space. What's all this?
She in the short shorts too, boy.
This dance
she in
room?
the short shorts.
Oh, this way you just.
You know what? I think the reason that I can't help but talk greasy is because I could feel that Jezebel spirit. And that's what's bothering me is the Jezebel spirit. It's like, shorty, don't be talking to everybody's brother and all the homies and slapping five. Nah, kick back. That's number one. Then number two, why don't you just wear some clothes every now and then? Wear some clothes. Don't wear, parts of clothes. Wear a full outfit. Shout out to Caleb, came in supporting the work rights, tuition, Peace of the Saints, appreciate you. And also acknowledged via PayPal. Shout out to Oliver. He writes, Peace of the Saints, how can a woman be 30 years into a marriage and want to move on at their old age? Because they're a woman and they're constantly changing. Their biology is being reshaped by their hormones and menopause. These are things we talk about at Big Game Conference 1. You can get that at school.com/Marquette/classroom. SKOOL.com/MARQUETT. Click classroom. He writes, like, where is she going to go at this point? Exactly. This is the irrationality of the female mind. He writes, does she want to be alone? Oh, it doesn't matter if she wants to or not. Oh, she going to be alone. He writes, meet someone after 30 years plus. Oh, she'll meet somebody, some sick pervert. That's the problem with males, is that they'll take anything, the beta males. He writes, what is your theory? You just got it. He writes, even if you are unhappy, you might as well just write it out. That would be if you had logic and you were not deluded. You could see yourself, but women can't see themselves and they don't want to see themselves. That's why they have all that makeup. They want to see the pretend. They are always being aspirational. He writes, your prediction of their relationship is correct, Saint. Fast forward to current times. They did end up having a baby together. Oh, no. Oh, no. And what race is that kid, right? That kid is like Bruno Mars. He's Bruno Mars. He's everything. But had issues and they eventually broke up. She's now a single mother. Gee, golly, Marquette is a genius. And why does he know women so well? Why is it that he could look at a woman, look at the way she walks, look at the way she talks, look at the way she dresses, and predict her whole life? Yes, I can. And I just did. And that's why the Big Game Conference is expert opinion.
Get all your water balloons or rocks and throw them at people walking. Seem cool.
Man, how old is bro? The niggas say water balloons?
A lot of people with money out here. Water's nice. A lot of boats.
Water boats.
A lot of yachts. Not what I'm used to, dog. I'm used to streets.
This is a great house for you know what, though.
What is you know what?
I don't know.
It's this guy.
Hide and seek, something like.
Fruition.
What you think, Demo?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
D-Mo, my big brother from another mother. I owe him a lot.
Hey, Demo,
What?
I'm gonna get a chef in here like twice a week.
He wants a girl, though.
Okay, you want a female?
Yeah, it can't be a guy, bro.
Denise, is that okay? I'm gonna get him a female
go.
chef, but she's gonna weigh about 300.
The thing that's crazy too for me, and I don't know. She had no lips. I don't know. I like the girl who had the lips, but she had no lips. It bothered me. I don't know. It bothered. She smiled. Hey, like this. I see all her teeth. Every tooth. I see every tooth. I don't know. I like the lips. I like it when the girl, they have the lips. If she don't have no lips, what do you kiss? You kiss her teeth. You kissing the teeth. What's wrong? Yo, that's just me though. I like chicks to have lips. That's just me though. She ain't gotta have no big old huge lips, but give me something. Yeah, give me something.
Pounds.
Yeah.
It's weird too. Like I feel like I would have had to go get a full blown white girl. Like me personally, if she ain't got no lips and then she got the fake blonde hair, give me a full blown white girl. Don't give me a partial white girl. Give me the real. Bring Kelly over here. Yeah, if Shorty ain't got no lips and she got fake blonde hair, at least give me the real original no lipper with the real blonde hair. You dig? Yeah, that's just me though. That's just me.
Oh, no. Hey, and she's 300 pounds. That means she can cook good because she's eating. She's eating good.
1, 2, 3.
Dang, Mello, you gonna eat all those tacos?
What do you call it? Nuts on the toilet? Peanuts.
Peanuts.
What?
That was good.
What do you call nuts in your chin?
Oh, come on, bro. Wait, hold on.
Come on, man.
Don't even say that part. We all know that, bro. We all know that. You sick rascal.
Oh, boy.
You sick rascal. We all heard that joke. I hate when the young boys think they didn't discover something new. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, shout out to Jonathan, came in via Venmo. He writes, Peace of Saints, still enjoying the Big Game Conference #2. Sent you an email for the slides, reviewing the notes I took daily. Thank you again. Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. Let me pull this query over so that we can get that to you. And I'm assuming that you are able to log in on Piece of the Saints and view the course information. Maybe the slides aren't there. I think they are there. But we're going to follow up and give you specific directions. I think they are there. I think it's just in a little folder that may not be an obvious one, but it is actually already uploaded, and we'll make sure we get that to you.
I don't know where your head is at, man. Melo will test you. I kind of like the way he's a little defiant sometimes.
He's been in my shadow a long time.
Miles will be moved in this week. Coming from Chino Hills, cows wake us up. Just let him be Zoe. You know, she's like family now. Bam!
Bam.
There you go. There you go. Which was
Oh,
smart.
I see why he went for the no lipper, because mom's a no lipper. But mom's an actual white chick. But mom's not a blonde though. So he went for the fake blonde. But mom was a fake blonde. It all makes sense. That's deep. Yo, that's deep. Interesting. We do love our mothers. We do love our mothers.
Lemonade. Something to drink. Come on, let's go. Jello's ready to move out. Melo, if you don't get up, I'm gonna get crazy, man.
We got Mello, Jello, and
what's that go?
If my dad gives you a time, like, you better be ready at least like 5 minutes before.
Stop taking some of this stuff downstairs, man. Look at all these shoes.
He was a little mad that I waited the morning to pack. Like, I didn't even pack a day before. Like, I packed the day of leaving.
Now it's taking us extra time for nothing.
He one of those people that might not be dumb, but he sound dumb. I didn't pack the day before. I packed the day of leaving. So he was mad because my dad is one where you need to be ready like 10 minutes before. And he also like things that rhyme. That's why my name is Jello. My brother's name is Mello. And we gonna have a sister. Her name gonna be Hello. You know? So if it don't rhyme, it ain't right. And you also got to be on time. Anyway, back to the video. Thank y'all for supporting the Saint the Sinner.
Because you're not prepared, son.
Bro got that I'm high on weed voice.
He ready to go. I need some hands moving.
How you doing?
Good. How's everybody?
Good.
How's everybody?
We're going to be gone all day.
Okay.
All right. Another one off to the birdie's nest.
This man is in
Get that
love. You hear me?
Come out of your mama, man.
That boy is in love.
That's crazy moving out of home. I'm not gonna lie.
Does she have a cane over there?
Ever since my mom had the stroke,
minor
like,
turn off.
you know, we're not so quick to leave.
Did Melo come up here yet? Yeah. Hey, no distractions. I wouldn't have my ass, bro. Yourself out of here, dog. Your damn picture should have been on the wall. His clothes at the all right, my boy don't put pictures up in no circle. First of all, he can't even get to take and put them up there in that angle. He got people cutting his food up. You think you're gonna put some pictures up? So you come get this stuff.
Full steam ahead.
Yes. And by the time December rolls around, there's gonna be a
What?
oh! We good, right?
Yes.
Some love.
Things I do for you, I know.
What'd you do?
Oh, she on them high heels. Yep. Red flag.
Watch your dinner, girl. What you talking about?
Shut up.
I like my girl to dress like a Jehovah's Witness. You hear me? I like my girl to be dressed like you look at her, you're like, she's about to hand me a pamphlet and tell me about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Jehovah's. I want my girl to look like she's just about to say Alhamdulillah for no damn reason.
You're spending, right?
I brought a bag.
It's a simple question. It's a simple question.
Okay, well,
It's a simple question.
You would answer that.
It's a simple question.
Do you not see my bag in the back?
It's a yes or no.
Do you not see my bag in the back?
Okay, yeah, I don't know if they're being cute for the camera, but I'm gonna need that yes or no, especially with the camera rolling. You heard me? Like, don't try to play me out. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna get this attitude all night or what?
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay. Good girl.
Ew.
Do you love Denise?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I would not have dropped a seed in Shorty. Absolutely not. But hey, Pop couldn't have told him any better. It get like that. It get like that. But I'm sure he's moved on and he's enjoying life just fine. I have no doubts about that. Now, okay, so we got a better sense of the family dynamic and the consistency and true love that the father provides the mother at this level, almost on the basis of being what's that word? Unsomething love. It's like loving someone no matter what. I forget the term because I just think love is a silly thing in general. You should really be going based on compatibility. Yes. I think just love is for kids, but whatever. Anyways, next piece. Let me see. Got my notes here. And send in your comments, questions as we go through. Okay, so Lonzo's draft, Lavar's. Okay, so whose draft did we see already? I'll be getting their names messed up. Let's see. Is this the second one? I think we kind of already saw his draft in the context of the last episode. So Lonzo's the oldest one. Can you guys put a 1 in the chat if Lonzo is in fact the oldest boy? Give you guys some time to do that. I don't want to look at anything twice unnecessarily. Okay, great. Thank you. Unconditional love. That's what I was looking for right there. Unconditional love. Okay, great. So the 1 indicates that we did see that. Okay, you said Lonzo is the first one. Great. Okay, fantastic. So let's carry on. Media criticism of Lavar. Now this should be really interesting here. Oh, yeah, and let's hear from Stephen A. Oh, boy. And, you know, the sad thing is that getting good commentary is difficult because most commentators are incentivized to say crazy things because crazy things get more spins. Yes? You guys tend to want to hear someone say or do something outrageous.
I ain't gonna get on that. I'm not gonna be like everybody.
First off, this man needs a stylist and a barber. And his stylist needs to get him a proper suit. He needs to come to my drip trip. And his barber needs to tell him to just, bro, give it up. Give it up.
Else to talk about what you did or didn't do when you went college. Forget all of that. Right. What I'm asking you is a simple question. We
Why is he
talking
so
about the GOAT
intense?
here, the greatest of all time,
so
Michael
intense?
Jordan, and you running your mouth talking about you gonna beat him one-on-one. Why would you say something so blasphemous?
In my heyday,
blasphemous.
he would need help.
Really?
He too
Really?
small. His name is big, and y'all like, it was a 5-on-5 game. He good. One-on-one.
Now, this is a valid point. This is a valid point, and I can understand both sides of the argument. And I respect Mr. Ball for representing himself with confidence. And I don't think Stephen A. Smith, I think Stephen A. Smith represents common opinion, and average people are very taken away by celebrity. This is not to say that Michael Jordan is not the greatest. This is not even to say that Michael Jordan wouldn't scrape Lil Buddy in the one-on-one. But the fact is that you could have someone do the moonwalk, and then you could have Michael Jackson do it. They can do it at the exact same level, but when Michael Jackson does it, it's special because he's Michael Jackson and you've been marketed to, which is to say your psychology has been penetrated by a concept or a particular view of him.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
Will you stop it?
Never lost
on TV.
one-on-one.
That don't make any sense. Listen,
Ain't nobody beat me in heyday one-on-one.
Why you saying
Marcellus
stuff
took
like
you the
that?
distance one-on-one.
That's exactly. You look like you were tired.
Hey, let me ask you this like I tell him.
That's why you smiling right
Did
now.
I win or lose? Did I win or lose?
Right.
All I care about is the W. I don't
You
care
were
how I
tired
did it.
from dancing and you talking about you gonna beat Michael Jordan? How you gonna do that?
How you gonna beat me?
You know what?
I gotta hear.
I like how he
Pick your
switched
poison.
that up.
How's he gonna beat me?
Why are you saying stuff like
Tell
this?
me how's he gonna beat me.
Why are you doing this? Why are you?
Tell me.
Is this another marketing tool of
Check
yours?
this out. What? Everybody used to say who was the best, Michael Jordan or
Who did you
LeBron.
think was the best?
They
Who
said,
did you think
who's
was the best?
Kobe or LeBron?
Who did you think was the best?
Guess what the story is now? Who's better, LeVar or Michael
Ain't
Jordan?
nobody think about no damn LeVar.
Yes, they
Nobody think about no LeVar.
Well, listen. Number one, I never heard a nigga on the planet Earth say that. Maybe somewhere on Mercury, somebody was like LeVar Ball or Michael Jordan. I never heard anybody. I never say that. But shout out to his father for knowing how to market. His dad is basically Don King, and he's doing a damn good job. Shout out to his father. These two are putting on a good show.
Are you good? Lonzo, yes. Not LeVar.
Lonzo don't want to see me. I'm too big, too strong. One-on-one,
You know what? I'm a
5-on-5, he great.
the blasphemy coming out of your mouth. I'm
You're not ready for this.
You were on record talking about put your son on the Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
And put Steph Curry on UCLA.
Yes.
And your
Whoa.
son would explain how
Right
your son
now.
would be
You
better.
say that
right now.
Now.
That is-
UCLA wouldn't be where they at. Steph Curry gonna shoot him out the game. He ain't rebounding and passing that ball.
Shoot him out the game?
Shoot him out the game.
Out the game.
Out
Not
the game.
in the game.
Soon as
Out
they
the
double
game.
him up, he gonna lose that ball. He too little. Now you put Lonzo on there with all them athletes and running and gunning. Guess what?
Your son is that much bigger than Steph Curry?
He bigger than Steph. Cause Steph Curry what? 6'2"?
Steph Curry about 6'3".
Okay,
Long
I
arms.
let him be 6'4". He's still shorter than my boy. Long arms. Can he jump? Can he run? Not like my boy. Let me tell you something. If you take Steph Curry,
How do you?
And this is a beautiful thing. You know, when you've created a weapon, you should absolutely be proud of it. And I would be as well. And the only real question here for Stephen A. Smith is like, do you have a son? Number one. Number two, what is he doing? That's the only question. That's what it ultimately comes down to. And for all of the women watching, I do want to let you all know that you should get a strong man and a man with significant IQ, and you should procreate. That's what you should do. If you don't currently have a great man, if you don't have a man who is stable, if your man is struggling financially and he doesn't seem to have any hope, if your man is weak in mentality, you need a new man. The whole world is in desperate times because IQ is actually declining. So you need a man with good genetics. Trust me on that. You'll be happy you did it.
Something is wrong with you.
Yes.
Sir.
I'll tell you what's wrong with you. I keep talking to you. Max, next.
And these guys are having fun, and I like that. I love to see it.
You go ahead. You go ahead and talk to Max. You go ahead and talk to Max.
All right,
I don't even understand you right now. This is
the
insane.
criticism.
Talk to him, Max.
This is the criticism, actually, that I hear about you when I am defending you.
Yes.
Because I'll say, look, lots of athletes had big mouths, including Muhammad Ali, for example, but he backed it up. And the point is, from Stephen A. and others, yes, but that was Ali. It's not Ali's daddy talking. It's not, those are the checks that Ali had. Ali wrote the checks. He had to cash them himself. You're writing checks your boy has to cash.
Oh, no, my boys ain't got to touch them checks. I'll write them myself. Don't worry.
How? Nobody. What? I'm sorry.
I have to be on the way.
You know, Max Kellerman, I do like him. And that was a specious argument because essentially boxing and basketball cannot be compared. Boxing is a literal fight. Fighting is a metaphor that other athletes use when they're approximating struggle in their sports, but it's not direct blow for blow, punching blood out of the other person's face. So it's quite a different thing. Moreover, Mr. Ball has actually created his young men in a particular way. And so he is fighting through them. His DNA is fighting through them. His will fights through them. And that's clearly what Mr. Kellerman fails to understand.
When he goes to the NBA next year, you ain't going to be in the NBA court to help your son either.
I'll be sitting in the seat watching.
LaVar Ball, somewhere.
And I'm happy you asked that, Michelle. There absolutely are enough great men to go along if you're a focused woman who has superior DNA and you truly believe in the natural order. The natural order is reflected in human behavior, not in human language. So, for example, only 40% of human males have reproduced historically. 40% of males, but 80% of females have reproduced, which means that they're sharing some of the males. Smaller section of the males are reproducing in higher numbers. So wise women know that they should go for the men who are at the top. And that means that they're inherently going to be polygynous. Furthermore, hypergamy, the idea that a woman wants a guy toward the top, that hypergamy is polygyny. That is Marquette's contribution to the public for free. You guys can take that one home. Just remember where you got it. Hypergamy is polygyny. It is the logical conclusion of it. So, Michelle, I invite you to make the wise decision, and you should probably hurry up. Thank you for that.
Along the way, plotted and planned all of this, and you're a marketing whiz. This is what you're doing, because you know good and damn well you have no business mentioning your name in the same breath as Michael Jordan. You know your son at this point ain't on Steph Curry's level. You know too much about basketball.
Why are you not on his level?
Not yet.
You want them to play one-on-one?
Excuse me? Let me ask you a question. Would your son get money playing one-on-one? No, he's going to play 5-on-5.
Exactly.
So we're talking about him. All right, then. So if you're talking about 5-on-5, if you're talking about marketing your son and making money because your son is so great, then I don't want to hear one-on-one
You know what
coming
I
out of
should
your
do?
mouth.
I should
One-on-one
bag up
coming out of your
and
mouth.
let everybody else make the money off my son. And when they finish, give them back to me.
I'm not mad at that.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not mad about that.
Ain't nobody going to make what I'm the one who made Lonzo. You know why? Because I picked a beautiful wife to make it. Had it all planned out from day one.
Well, I can't argue
You
that.
said
can't
from
argue.
day one.
Them are my boys.
I'm not going to argue that.
What
Day
impact
one.
would Lonzo have on the Lakers? Because they clearly need some help.
Man, Lonzo had that same impact Magic had.
Oh, God.
That was
trying to tell
crazy.
you.
That was crazy.
I don't even
Listen,
know.
listen, that
You
was
know what?
crazy.
That was Jordan.
I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy. And for the young balls, Magic Johnson was before my time. But if you even see a brief clip of him play the game, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. He is a true point guard, knew how to handle the ball, and most importantly, distribute the ball. He knew how to pass the ball, which is something that, is not as common as it used to be.
And then it was Barkley, and then it was Curry, and now it's Magic. Now it's
Where
Magic.
you from the East Coast? You don't want that.
Anybody else
Stephen
want
A.
want that?
Stephen A.
Unbelievable.
Stephen A. Magic is running the Lakers, and if Lonzo is available, you better believe he's going to pick him.
That's not the point, Max. Don't change the narrative. This man.
The funny thing is, for everyone watching this, you're watching and you're thinking, wow, this is really entertaining. This is neat. I'm enjoying this and love the Lakers. Sports are fantastic. I know the data, the statistics. But what you're missing out on is that for you, it's entertainment. For these gentlemen, it's business, which is to say that you're watching what appears to be a conversation, a spirited conversation, but in actual fact, you're watching a commercial and you're watching a business event. Everyone that you're watching on that screen is getting paid. They're getting paid upfront for their time, compensated directly and indirectly. They're getting paid through promoting and making their names bigger, more famous. And they, of course, have products and services that they sell. And that is the difference between serious men and men who are thoughtless. You're looking at it as entertainment. You're a consumer. They're engaging it and having fun, but they're the producers. They're at work right now. You're at leisure watching them, but they're at work being watched. And as much as you're having fun watching them, they're probably having just as much fun, but they're making money. And this is the kind of teaching that I give you in Boston University. It radically changes the way that you view the world. And when I was in my youth, I would think about something. I say, oh, that looks fun. Whereas in maturity, I never look at something and say, oh, that looks fun. I want to try that out. I more so look at something and say, well, how much does that pay? And that's an important piece of maturity. And you might say, oh, Marquette, you can't just have fun. Yeah, I could, but I'd rather meld together fun and earning.
And just opened his mouth. And with these sorry Lakers that we've been subjected to watching in recent memory, this man said, get Lonzo Ball and watch. It's going to be the same as Magic. This is what you said.
Hopefully
on national television.
Twice. It'll be better than that.
Tell the truth.
How's that?
Better.
Let me ask you a question.
This ball is crazy.
Let me ask you a question. If that's the case, Lavar, when you talk about this money that you're going to get for your sons, why is everything about it being up front as opposed to your sons getting on the court and showing everybody they're going to be worth $1 billion?
Hey, who cares, man? Everybody want to be a millionaire.
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about your kid. I'm talking.
And that's funny that Steven would even ask such a silly question, because we know Steven is about his bag in the realest of ways. So the truth of the matter is you're asking the gentleman, why doesn't he wait to make the money when he can make the money in advance? That's silliness. That's, if you can make your money up front, get paid up front. COD, you dig? Actually, we need a new word. It's not COD. He's trying to get the cash before delivery. Cash before delivery. That's CBD. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's true wisdom. Huh? Man is a real hustler. He's a businessman. And that's the problem. People hate on Floyd. Floyd's the greatest boxer. But what we also forget to say is Floyd was the greatest boxer and boxing promoter and boxing businessman. Full stop. Now, his money management, we don't know. I don't know. He's not so good looking. Who knows?
Have you sold any shoes yet?
Yeah, I've sold a good amount to me. Like I said, there's different amounts.
How many?
Stay in your lane.
I'm just curious.
So number one, we could tell, it was very apparent to the entire audience that he was not confident in how many shoes he had sold. And that's fine. Certainly he could probably have used media training in that moment as opposed to just natural magnetism. I think media training would have done him better. But clearly the little harlot wanted to embarrass him or put him on the spot, which is impolite, but it's good for the entertainment business. And I like how Brody got at her because I did see this clip before in the past, and so I'm going to bless you with this.
Stay in your lane. Anyways, I'm just curious. I don't even worry about her over there. Every time she scares me to death.
Kind of disrespectful.
She said she scared Lonzo. Lonzo's scared of me. She scares me. That's why I don't look that way. I don't look over there. She scares me. I'm thinking of Saul right now.
And you know what? I truly believe that we have to, by example and by action, teach women to stay in their place. Teach everyone to stay in their appropriate place. We have too many folks who think that they can behave any kind of way, speak any kind of way. And that is not the right way. And they're going to need to learn the hard way. Shout out to Emmanuel supporting the work via Venmo. I appreciate you. May I also acknowledge via PayPal. Shout out to Oliver. He writes, do you think it's also critical to have your daughters in sports? No. Or would you more so focus on having her in other organizations like, different organizations, all girls organizations without the lesbians? Here it's, if so, which activities do you think are crucial for us to have our future daughters a part of? Female women's organizations, like whatever their mother's a part of. Their mother should be a part of a women's group, and that should guide things. They should be in organizations that teach health. The only advanced science I would really want them to have would be related to pediatrics and obstetrogynecology, OBGYN. Aside from that, I'm not terribly concerned with that. I'm really concerned with the quality of man that they can attract through their merit and their chastity. Shout out to Kyle, came in with the baller alert. He writes, unconditional love. Yes, indeed. Okay, he gave me a special term. I don't even know. That sounds like that might be a word I can't say on live stream. You're going to have to remind me of that one. Shout out to Devontae, came in, writing, Peace of the Saints. I appreciate you. Shout out to the real one supporting the work. Carrying on. He's about to check this chick, and I absolutely love it.
Now,
I'm just trying.
Leave me alone. I'll tell you, 400-500 pair.
So she's a reporter. Her job is to probe.
She can report to whoever she wants behind her. I'm talking to you, Colin.
Well, what is your problem with me?
Hey, my problem is you are a...
And the funny thing is he is clearly showing that he has no regard for her. He doesn't want to talk to her. He doesn't want to engage her, and he has every right to do so. And instead of her accepting that, she is now being a pestilence. And what she's doing is putting herself in the line of fire. Hence, she deserves everything that comes after what she has earned.
I'm talking to you, Colin.
Well, what is your problem with me?
Hey, my problem is you are a hater.
Why?
I would never wear a big baller shirt.
No, I didn't
Don't
say
even
that.
talk to big baller. I heard you say I'm not even wearing that.
I said that I wouldn't wear something that
It
like
says
a woman.
big baller. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
With all due respect, you're a great reporter, just not reporting on me.
I have a right to say what shirt I would and wouldn't wear.
Uh-oh, welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Well, no, I think I actually would.
And I totally respect his position because I feel the same way. If you don't rock with me and what I represent, then listen, I wouldn't care if you got hit by a car. I wouldn't even call an ambulance for you. Absolutely. I'm 100% with him. Yes, indeedy. You know, it's like, listen, you going to get down or lay down? You going to get down with me or you going to lay down? We going to be friends and partners or we going to be enemies to the death? So I agree with him wholeheartedly. Don't ever be cool or friendly with people who are going against your interests.
Was offensive.
Yeah, I'm going Israeli on Shorty.
It's like a point.
To
No, I didn't
her
say
it
it's,
is.
no. I
Oh,
didn't
you
say it was
telling on her now.
offensive. I didn't say it was offensive.
Yeah.
I just said, if you want to, work with Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour to maybe have something that appeals to women.
I thought that was a legit. I mean, I don't have to agree, but I thought that was a pretty good point.
I don't agree
But I thought it was a good
No,
point.
I'm actually saying it as like a point of advice.
I'm not friends with her. I don't see that. I don't even see it.
I wasn't saying it as like I would never wear this.
Yeah,
What's
no,
the
don't
show about
backpedal.
again? Ain't we talking
Don't
about shoes?
backpedal.
I don't want to talk about all
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Next.
Don't backpedal.
Well,
no.
I think in order to have a successful company, you're going to have women
Oh, wow.
who
What's
like
your
your brand.
company?
Yeah, if
No,
you
you
have a
don't.
women's company. But
Thank you.
anyways,
Oh,
That part.
so
we
you're
talking
not
about
marketing to
we talking
women.
about
No,
Big
we're
Baller
not.
Brand.
Okay.
You know what? He don't need no credibility to say I'm a gangster and I do this and I do that. No, Lonzo's a ball player. He is who he is. And like I said, and going back to Whitlock, I don't think he can comment on anything but snacks.
Now,
Wow.
that's a little harsh.
It's gonna be harsh because he want to be harsh
So
on
you
me. Guess
disrespect
what?
women and people for their
No,
weight?
that's what.
See, and there goes that liberal white woman. They are dangerous. They are the most vicious, deceitful, manipulative characters on earth, the liberal white woman. And you see what she is doing now is lying. He told her that he doesn't like her as an individual. And now she says, oh, you don't like women. No, dear. He's married to a woman for 30 years. It's you. It's you. And here she is lying. Huh? And then there's another fellow that he spoke on, apparently this guy's gluttony, and you shouldn't be gluttonous. So I think that's a fair criticism. And more importantly, apparently this is another person going against him. I agree. Slaughter them all.
Harsh.
It's gonna be harsh because he want to be harsh
So
on
you
me.
disrespect
Guess what?
women and people for their
no,
weight?
that's what you say. I didn't say nothing about
No,
no weight.
you just said that to me.
Like I told her, I'm not even worried about you right now. Keep in your lane.
Can you look
like
me
I said,
back?
Whitlock, I don't want to look at you now. You scare me to death.
Oh.
Like I said,
compliment.
Thank you.
Yes, you scare.
They wouldn't want to work with you anyway because you don't respect women. So
Wow. And now she's trying to create trouble. And this is what women who are liberal do. They're devilish manipulators. And so now she's trying to create a false narrative that he doesn't like women when it's just her as an individual. And weaklings, they always have to gather together in confederacy. So she's trying to create a fake army and a fake narrative to bring people against him. And I hope that he smashes her.
She's after you today.
Oh, I don't respect
not.
women,
I'm
but
just-
I'm the one that's married. I'm good. Well, she can say what she wants. She's trying to put it. I never disrespect women, but I tell you what,
did on the show today.
if you act like that, guess what? Something's coming to you,
Oh.
and it's okay.
Do you think?
Are you threatening me?
See how she tried to turn the words. I would never threaten you.
And this is real white woman stuff too. Next he's threatening you. And next she's about to hit him with the hashtag me too. Oh my God, I think he just assaulted me. Ma'am, he's 20 feet away from you. No, he just assaulted me. Words are violence. This is what they do. It's truly sad to see this in public. And this is precisely why women need to be kept in their place, because they become very dangerous when they're out in the world. Shout out to Oliver. He writes, "Peace of Saints. Here's a link to a very short clip that got Lavar banned from ESPN due to an innocent comment he made toward Molly, the moderator, that she unnecessarily took in a sexual way. What's your opinion?" Well, first off, your link did not come through on PayPal, so do know that. You'd have to send that separately. And also make sure that this is not something that will get me flagged. If anyone in the comments advises against it, please do let me know. Thank you for that note. Now back to this she-devil.
You said something's coming to me.
I don't know what it is. I'm not a psychic.
Bro.
Oh.
So Lonzo just got back from.
Love it. That was a longer engagement, but it looks like it cut a little bit early.
His workout.
Yes.
From the Lakers. You didn't go. You weren't allowed to go to the workout.
Oh, check this out. I was working out, and I didn't allow the Lakers to come watch my workout. How's that?
I don't think Magic really
They want to
cares.
come and steal some of my moves in the gym. I got some other workout stuff that make you tone, make you get your game on.
What if your boy is not a Laker?
Say it again.
What if your boy is not a Laker? I slowed it down for you.
What if he's not a Laker?
So you could
No, he's
hear.
going to be a Laker.
But what if he's not?
But he is.
What if?
And I want you to pay attention to, the guy put forward his idea one time, it was rejected. And then the commentator pushes it back again. It's one thing to, give your initial push. You're a commentator. That's what you do. But to try to double down on it and introduce doubt. This is what devils do. This is what the demons do. They introduce doubt. Yes. And he indeed was a Laker, exactly. And this is what happens when you're around those who are not good people, those who are without vision, those who are doubters and devils and demons, and dingbats and dweebs and dorks and doofuses.
Number one. What the Celtics taking number two? Exactly. You still
drafting
confused.
number one.
Exactly. See, he's going to be drafted by the Lakers. I already know this. I know this
Determination.
stuff before it even happened. You guys are still shocked. I'm like a psychic. Not a sidekick, but a sidekick.
Lonzo, what's your relationship like with your dad? Describe it. What's it like?
Very close, very fun. Like I said, he's always been there from day one, you know, taking me to school, picking me up, training me.
Shout out to bro. Bro has a hell of a hairline. You know, his father looks like he went out early, but bro has a hell of a hairline.
From motorcycles in the street to, you know, backyard, playing basketball in the backyard. He kind of showed me everything that I know today. And he's all, like I said, he's always been there for me.
What's the one thing he did that you had to really
look at the dad smiling like that. That man is proud and he deserves every bit of it. That's absolutely a beautiful thing to see. I have the highest regard for the gentleman. May I acknowledge Oliver writes, links sent to email if it did not get there. Shout out to Wayne. He writes, Peace of the Saints tuition. Did any folks have any comments on if that link is good to view? If you think that link is good to view, go ahead, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that link is probably not good to view, put a 2 in the chat. This is with regards to Lavar Ball switches gears, comments inappropriately with Molly on ESPN. If you think it's not good, put a 2 in the chat. If you think it probably is good, put a 1 in the chat. This well water is delicious. At the plantation, we get water from deep in the earth, and it is utterly delicious. I kid you not. It is utterly delicious. And I know water.
Round him for.
Alonzo's only done one thing, Dad, and I'll talk about it. He's supposed to be somewhere. Actually, he's supposed to be at the house at 12:30. But he had went somewhere else and tried to get back to the house a little after 1. Okay, so
in the morning or in the afternoon?
It's in the morning.
In the morning.
'Cause I'm giving him a curfew.
Okay.
You know. So, anyways, I thought he was over here, but he was over here. So he's speeding back to get back. So he's going down Soco Canyon, and he got his rap music on. And in the rap music, it got the cussing and the sirens and okay, the real people was behind him, the police, and he drove for about a mile thinking it was in the music, but never looked in the rearview mirror. So they pulled him over. They called me at 1:30 in the morning.
I appreciate the transparency. And that sounds like a completely believable young black kid or young any ethnic group kid story. Absolutely. Anyways, here is the link that the gentleman sent over. Let's take a listen.
Go ahead
Lavar,
before I
have
get
a
back to him.
LeVar, can I switch gears with you because I have a question
You
here.
can switch gears with me anytime.
Let's stay focused here. All right.
Now, that wasn't sexual. It was funny, but wasn't sexual.
Can you please explain to me what the big
Oh, that's crazy. That was the issue. Extraordinary. White women, very dangerous. Very dangerous. The liberal white woman is very dangerous. And she operates in many skins and many genders. Oh, she is very, very dangerous. The idea that, especially in sports, like we have nowhere that is sacred anymore. Women have penetrated a place that is meant for men. They've brought in their incompetence and inability, and they've turned it into a safe space. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. I think we can all agree that that man was not banned for that comment. He was banned for being a confident, savvy black businessman who is masculine and doesn't take no guff. Don't take no guff off of nobody.
It was live television. My bosses this morning said, say what you want to say about it. One of the reasons I love Fox Sports and FS1 is I'm not told what to say. I'm not.
Bro, shut up. Bro, shut up. If you showed up one time and wanted to talk about them boys, that'd be your last day. So stop pretending.
Directed when to talk. My takeaway is there's a bunch of stuff happening last night. I'm not going to sensationalize what happened. It was live TV. It got uncomfortable, and my co-host Christine Leahy felt and was disrespected, and she went right after him. And that's why I did not step in. I thought stepping in would have weakened her position. There was a moment when I thought about it, but she kept firing back at him and defending her position, which I think she had a right to be. The way our couches are set up, eye contact's not always ideal, but I thought he was disrespectful. Also, I thought Lavar Ball, why did I bring him on the show?
But here's the thing. She doesn't deserve respect. And that's the part that we need to get after. She doesn't deserve respect. Like, we're in a society that lies about equality. We're in one of the most unequal places on earth, a capitalist system where everything is about getting ahead, and then we lie about equality. She didn't deserve respect. So she didn't get any. Settled.
He had news value. He had predicted his son was going to be a Laker, and I drove in yesterday, and I'm like, oh, crap. His son's going to be a Laker.
Got him. You should be bringing that nigga back to make Nostradamus predictions. Y'all should be trying to rub the man's baldy.
I put him on 2 previous times, and as everybody always says, why do you put him on? I've told you for 25 years, folks, you drive the bus.
Why do you put him on? Because he has 3 talented sons. He's extremely engaging and humorous and unpredictable. Why wouldn't you put him on?
I put him on, we set a digital record. I put him on again, we broke that record.
Exactly. So it's the haters that have the loud voice. And you see he's breaking records when he shows up, but then he still gets banned from ESPN. And that is what we call discrimination, ladies and saints. There's no way that you set viewership records and then get banned from ESPN for saying something that is not even vulgar. And that is why when people want to talk about merit, we know that there are things that trump merit because he has merit. His sons have merit. He has character.
Yesterday, he had news value. You drive the bus. I do not get pious in this business. I think the end of broadcasters was when they think they're above guests and above topics. We create a show, which I try to make compelling every day, and you set digital records every time we have him on. And yesterday, I thought he had real news value. Unfortunately, it went a little sideways, or maybe fortunately, because I think this morning what it did is unveil a side of Lavar Ball, which is more, which is closer to the truth. There's a dark side. I thought he was a bully. And I think sometimes there were 3 things that happened.
And this guy is dangerous. These weak white males of today are extremely dangerous. You can't bully someone who's pursuing you. He told her to stay in her lane and he wanted to not engage her. And she kept trying to engage him. You cannot bully someone who's running after you. That's self-defense, if anything. And these weak white males are the scourge of our society. They are the reasons that the white woman is currently in control, driving Western civilization into the dumps.
Happened yesterday. After I wanted to stop the interview, I got very.
Bro, shut up. You didn't want to stop it. You would have stopped it if you wanted it to stop. I mean, you were in control, right? Lavar wasn't in control. You were in a live interview that you could have very well stopped. You wanted the ratings. And now you're trying to take a moral high ground. Very typical. Very predictable and typical. Oh, so dishonest. So very dishonest. Shout out to Clay. Got the black code. You can get the black code at skool.com/MARQUETT. Shout out to Mr. Chapman, who just got the quarter zip. And this is a beautiful one too. I like the color, especially for my complexion. I may discontinue this because I like to discontinue things. So not too many people have it. Shout out to Mr. Logan, came in supporting the work using the Stripe link. I appreciate you. Came in a strong way. May also acknowledge Gerard supporting using the Stripe link as well. And shout out to Terrence doing the same. And Mr. Lopez Appreciate all of you guys supporting. And also we have Mr. Sanders using the Stripe link. Thank you all for supporting the work. We appreciate you. And it looks like Gary came in 2 times and via PayPal. Mr. Chapman writes, thank you for the map feature on peacetothesaints.com. I was able to find 2 new members in my area and get them tapped into the section. This thing of ours is growing. That's a beautiful thing. Yes. And as you guys should know, if you're a member at peacetothesaints.com, we have a content membership for exclusive, phenomenal content, but also it's a membership into a real organization that spans around the world where guys meet up regularly. They do workouts, all this great stuff. And that's at no cost. That's included in your membership because we are about connecting you in person. That's where real life occurs. That's where happiness and memories happen. Let's work.
Very close. If I would have stopped the interview, 3 things would not have happened. He would not have made news on my new threshold is $3 billion. He wouldn't have said that because I would have kicked him off. He would not have made news promising the Lakers will make the playoffs with Lonzo Ball. That made news on Yahoo. And he would not have unveiled more of himself with Christine, which I thought empowered Christine and showed you the truth.
He's
to
about
get to the
female
truth,
empowerment.
sometimes you got to go.
White liberal female empowerment. And the funny thing about this beta male is he's trying to ascribe morality to his attempt at making money. Yes, you didn't stop the interview because it pays to keep it going. Don't try to act like there were moral reasons. These people disgust me. Completely immoral is what he is, but he's a liar, and this is not new.
Go down that road that is really uncomfortable. I'm not here to play the interview again. In fact, I didn't play it later in the show. I didn't
But you
want to
didn't
play
take
the
it down,
sensational
though.
parts.
You also
I thought
didn't
he
take
had
it down.
basketball value. But that's my takeaway is...
And this is the immorality. If it was so reprehensible, why don't you take it down? Oh, you didn't take it down. You left it up because you want to get the ad revenue. Be serious here. We weren't born yesterday, my dear boy. So please stop it. Just stop it. I mean, who believes this guy?
Sometimes we bring people on.
Manipulator.
They're interesting. I bring comedians on who, as long as they like sports, and I bring Lavar Ball on. I think he's a little bit like Don King. I think he's a little bit like the
insult him in his
Kardashians.
absence.
I think he's a
Very
little
nice.
bit like Donald Trump who got into the White House. He makes...
You could have said all of this while he was on the show, but instead you played nice. You played nice. Why is that? Very deceitful are these people.
News by just being himself. Yesterday unveiled a lot of things and created new news, and that's kind of my takeaway this morning.
For me, truthfully, I don't really want to talk about him anymore. I don't want
you
to
got
continue to let
embarrassed.
him be a part of my life as he has the last 24 hours.
He obliterated
But I
you.
think the reason that so many networks choose to have him on is because he says a lot of controversial things. He's, loud and a big personality, which I've been totally fine with. But I hope that yesterday showed who he is and that
you're
we
a
stop
victim.
putting him on
You're a
all these
victim.
networks just to get controversial statements out of him because
That's crazy. She's trying to basically blacklist him. For what? Blacklist him because he didn't like your attitude? Blacklist him because you tried to blacklist his brand? Tried to tarnish his brand? It's disgusting how these people behave. And then they want to turn around and lie about DEI. And they want to claim that black folks aren't being discriminated against. This is what it is. This is before your eyes. You're watching these 2 individuals discriminate against a black man who has his own brand, who have sons who clearly have merit. They've earned their way in, and they're trying to blacklist him. Why is that? There's no legitimate reason. He didn't curse. He didn't raise his voice. He engaged in the typical contention that you'll see in a talk show. And she was the one driving it. Shout out to Mr. Canton supporting the work on the Stripe link. This is utterly ridiculous. And this is precisely why you cannot believe any of these DEI arguments, because you see people who have clear merit and they still are being taken out of the game. Imagine you're running an entertainment program. You judge the level of the program based on views. He broke records in his last 2 appearances on your show. That means views. And then you turn around and try to blacklist the black fella. Come on. Come on. And then who is this broad? I've never even heard of this broad. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say she needs to go.
As that is potentially what could happen, and I think there's no place for that in TV.
There's no place for disagreeing with me, the white woman, on TV. You can't, you N-word, you can't disagree with me on TV, or else you're going to get your career ended because I'm in control. So sad and pathetic. Imagine crying the next day. Extraordinary. Crying the next day. Utterly pathetic. Utterly. It's embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing. And she wanted to pick a fight. And that's the thing with women. You cannot fight and win with men. So as he told her, stay in your lane. And this is the importance of podcasting. And this is the importance of you supporting people like me, people like Mr. Ball, people like Joe Jackson, people who are honest, real men, or else we will be left with a matriarchy, which is detrimental to everyone, women included. Utterly despicable. That was truly an embarrassment. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Got some more criticism. And why?
So Steve Kerr had some words about you.
Of course.
What was it about you and Steve Kerr?
That's what I'm saying. Coach your team, shut the hell up, and leave me alone. You never say nothing about me. I'm not going to say nothing about you. You call me Kardashian of basketball.
Right.
So don't get mad at me when I call you the Milli Vanilli of coaching.
You called him the Milli Vanilli of coaching.
Remember Milli Vanilli that came out singing that song?
I interviewed,
but they wasn't singing?
They were lip syncing. I actually interviewed one of the guys. I interviewed.
Wow.
Yeah, Fat Morvan.
Boy, that boy Flag, you get around and get everybody, huh?
Everybody.
So I'm good then.
You're good.
Okay,
You're
my
good.
man.
Why'd you call him the Milli Vanilli of coaching?
What's it? Milli Vanilli got all them awards for singing and they can't sing a lick.
Okay, so you think
now
he
you
can't
standing
coach?
up coaching? Who gonna coach Steph Curry and Draymond Green and the other shooter, Clay? How do you coach them on a running system? You don't. Well, anyway, let's run this play. And they're just out there running and shoot. So basically, you just standing up doing nothing. Look what Luke Walton did after you hurt your back. And they thought that was coaching. What I'm saying is, I can coach that team blind. Steph, you hear? Clay, you hear? Draymond, okay, good.
Hey, shout out to Draymond Green, man. Shout out to Draymond.
And then by the sound of the crowd.
And Clay, shout out to Clay too. Clay, man, I still mess with you, bro. Shout out to Clay.
That means we're doing good. Every time they 3-point, you must be winning, bro. Yes. Good job. Keep it up. That's how easy it is. And now you see he ain't doing nothing, man. Come on, how do you? Little championships you win, and come on, man. It's the players. The only one that was smart enough was Phil. Phil said, I'll create something. You know what I'm going to call it without coaching? Call it Zen. They'll figure it out.
And shout out to the folks who are watching on twitch.tv/Marquette. And I appreciate those folks who are doing that because, as we know, the Google Corporation is a censorship corporation. So it's twitch.tv/Marquette Devon. I want to make sure that that is correct for you. Thank you for watching there, folks. And I appreciate those of you who have came in supporting the work. It does mean a lot. I also acknowledge Rashid writes, Lonzo's girl got knocked and they are no longer together and no longer in the NBA. Oh, LiAngelo is a rapper now. LaMelo is the only NBA superstar. Guess it was good while it lasted. Shout out to Abdul Malik writes, I have a potential wife living with me. After 2 months, I've realized I'm attracted to her 0%. Damn. God damn. But she makes me food, cleans my clothes, and other chores, makes my life easier. What should I do? If it's actually 0%, then you're probably going to need to eventually move her out if it's 0%. If it's just a low percent, then perhaps add another wife and, be a fair man. But if it's 0%, yeah, you really can't work with that. 0%, that's too low, I'm afraid. Shout out to 9076 supporting the work. I appreciate you. And for those who may be saying, well, Marquette, if it's, very low attraction, why would you even keep her? Because if she's doing her job, and it sounds like she's performing as a woman, she earns her protection and her provision over a lifetime. As long as she's performing, we're all assessed based on our performance. And you add another woman to the family, it may just increase things for all of you. And if she is truly a moral, upright, loving woman, she will want to have a bigger, happy family, more people, more value add. Wishing you much success in that.
I tell them less coaching is the best coaching. How you think my boys went 35-0? You think the coach was coaching them? He like, run loose. We was the only one in the race. Like you run a horse race, we was the only horse without a jockey. Just go. That's how coaching, special players, you can't coach. You let them do what they do. Look at the Lakers. You got this guy, Paul Westhead. Good. Oh, my system works. It's a system. No, it's magic. You brought Pat Riley out the booth. Said, come on down here and coach and look at them championships. Because you can't box great players. They got to do their thing. You just got to believe in them, and they got to believe in you. Like they said, what's the best team that your son can go to? It ain't the best team. It's the best coach. Whoever going to believe in my son. Look at Red Auerbach. He said, I believe in Bird. Go on, do what you're going to do. How you coach a crazy dude like that? You don't coach him. I can see it now.
There's some wisdom in what he's saying. If you have an extraordinary and exceptional talent, then they're going to be able to create things. Their will is going to get to the W because that's all they know. That's all they're willing to accept, that player. If you have a team of good players, maybe not one that is great, but a team of good players, you can evolve systems that will enable success.
Now, Phil, hey, Mike, come here. Let me tell you what to do. Come here. No, you don't do that. You don't coach these special players, and that's what I have. And a lot of times they say, oh, Lonzo does stuff, you can't teach that. Melo does stuff, you can't teach that. Well, who the hell you think taught him? It's the big baller. I taught him how to play faster than anybody. When my boys all get on the same team, it'll be the biggest thing in the NBA. And they'll play so fast you can't catch them.
So you don't think that Phil Jackson played a big role in what Jordan did in the Bulls?
I don't think he played a big role.
Or in the Lakers?
No, I don't think they played a big role in it. I think they believed in him and let him do what they do.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it. I mean,
what he's saying makes sense from an executive and management perspective, which is to say, if you're a CEO, you hire the best talent that you can find, the best talent that you can afford, and then you allow them to use their talent. You respect their expertise and what they do, and you also respect that you don't, and generally you can't do what they do. So you get out of the way, you don't micromanage them. So I agree with him there. The gentleman writes, liberal white women do control this country. That is a fact, an unfortunate truth. We're working on that. Give us some time.
You can draw up all the best X's and O's. If you don't have the players, that thing ain't gonna work.
Right. That part.
Drawing up great plays, okay. What is it, man? You got Jordan, Scottie Pippen,
and Pippen was cold and is underrated.
Rodman or Horace Grant, whoever.
Rodman
you gotta
was
have
cold.
That three right there. Okay. Magic Johnson, Kareem, Byron Scott, you gotta have the three. James Worthy, you gotta have those three. And what you do is your coach has to believe in you because you can have the best players and a raggedy coach. Let me tell you this. Look at this story right here, man. You got a ball boy in Greensboro, cello. And as good as Melo did with his brother all through the JBA and whatever, have you ever seen them not play together and not be efficient? Why wouldn't you bring him up to Charlotte? Why wouldn't you bring him up to Australia?
So you see, the father's very smart. There's some things that maybe he's predicting, but through his predictions, he's also shaping reality. And this is when, you hear people say life imitates art. Well, sometimes art imitates life. Sometimes life imitates art. But also art can construct life. And sometimes your social discourse can create reality. And sometimes reality is the reflection of social discourse, and sometimes social discourse is a reflection of reality. I hope you guys are keeping up with what I'm saying. For the simpletons, I think the ladies say, "Oh, speak that into existence." Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what the gentleman is doing. He's trying to exercise influence and saying, "Hey, coaches, I got this son who's already in position. Bring my other son along, and they'll play well together. They'll enhance your organization."
Jello better than Melo. And folks be like, man, I know, I train my boy. Jello bigger, stronger,
Jello
older.
is better than Melo.
Yes.
You're saying that right now. Okay.
No, I know that. I've been knowing it.
Yeah.
Bro is the ultimate. And when he was compared to Don King, that was an insult, but it is also true in as much as Don King is one of the best marketers that we've seen. He's able to bring in the dollars. He knows what to say, how to say it.
Well, if anyone knows,
Until they all get 23, 24, that's when the size and the strength comes in. But if you just watch a Melo dribble and shoot, Jello is not that guy to dribble and shoot. He can, but he always been my scorer. I'm going to show you how my three boys it is, and they are what they are. And I'm going to just go off this a little bit. Lonzo does what he does, but he's very good at it. He make everybody better around him. You don't hear about these UCLA players till he go to UCLA, and then they all get drafted, and you don't hear about them no more. He go to Lakers, make Kuzma and everybody good. He go to New Orleans, make everybody good. Go to Chicago. Now you're talking about DeMar being the MVP and Zach and everybody doing good. That's what he does. Now, my crowd pleaser, that bring win or lose, you coming to watch it? Melo. When he came to Chino Hills, everybody want to watch now, 3 of them there. He go to Lithuania. You don't even know about Lithuania.
Nigga said he go to Lithuania. No, that's crazy because Lithuania is like the last 6 countries I ain't been to.
He go to Australia. You don't even know about Australia.
And listen, the gentleman is a very engaging storyteller. He's a showman. Phenomenal. You really can't take anything away from him. I have no criticism of him, and you all have heard me be critical many times. I have nothing bad I can say about the gentleman. I'm very impressed. Let's see. Okay, here's the LaMelo draft. Now, I don't know if I love when parents, name their kids rhyming names. I don't think I really like that. Just makes it a little harder. Okay, so now we have dead man walking right here. We got dead man walking on deck. Bro want to be on TV, but he just needs to keep his ass in the back. Like, let this nigga stay in the conference room. Send somebody else up to make announcements. He's not the one for it.
With the 3rd pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select LaMelo Ball from Chino Hills, California.
Killer Cali.
LaMelo Ball goes 3rd overall to Charlotte. Hey, look, this is LaMelo's night, but Lonzo still has bragging rights because he went 2nd overall in 2017. And if you know the competitive spirit of the Ball brothers, I would say that after Lonzo
congratulations to the young man. That's a beautiful thing. As we see, he clearly got drafted during COVID. And good thing his mom has a mask on here because she's not the most sturdy character.
in his time in the sun, this Ball family, someone that basketball fans have become quite familiar with. Both parents played basketball in college. Lonzo and LiAngelo, both professional players as well. It has been a long and winding road for LaMelo to get to the NBA.
In 9th grade, I was Chino Hills.
Damn, I did not realize how white this ball was. I mean, I should have known he was white because, like, dad is bright and mom is actually white, but this ball is white. Nah, you ever see those people who are whiter than white people? He's, like, whiter than a white person, but is apparently black, at least from the hair. And this is spooky. Let me enlarge this. This is why I did not know this ball was white like that. And I don't know if it's because he's wearing white that is just kind of fading him out. This ball probably needs to contrast. We need to recommend that people wear some contrast colors. Just like me, I have on this fine Sass and quarter zip and this nice cream color. You dig? Is contrasting with the brown. Bro needs to not wear light colors. My recommendation to this young man.
35-0. After that, Chino Hills again, sophomore year. And then left junior year, went to Lithuania. Came back, Pops created a league, did that in the States, and then had an all-star team, and then went overseas again, all overseas. And then Cleveland, went from there, and then Australia. Every time I go overseas, I feel like I learn something. So just pretty much with that, the whole living conditioning too, and playing on and off the court, I feel I learned a lot and grew from there.
The Hornets have talked about a slow build, but they may have a star, Mike.
Well, LaMelo's superpower is his...
Okay, my boy. Okay, throw the rock, man. You know, I love to see beautiful passes. I love the game. I love the game. I love the game. Shout out to Rashid. He writes, she had a stroke and had limited mobility and cognitive delays now. She's doing him a favor because she feels like a burden on his life. Lavar got a new girlfriend. Shout out to bro. Tina did what most women won't. Okay, so you saying she just got out the way. Okay, cool. Well, shout out to her for getting out the way. Shout out to her. Okay.
Playmaking. I think he's going to be one of the best passers in the entire NBA from day one. He can do it from all different angles, behind the back. Plays with a ton of flair, but he's really, really shifty. Much shiftier than his brother Alonzo. And there he is getting out in transition, showing the size there. Every bit of 6'7".
I know the new game is different. Let me see that. Was that a travel?
Change speeds. He can change directions. He's really shifty. Much shiftier than his brother Alonzo. And there he is getting out in transition, showing the size there. Every bit of 6'7". Not the most
Okay, and he's 6'7". I mean, that helps a lot. He can play the game. He's clearly agile. I love the flair to his game. It has that smoothness like my boy White Chocolate from back in the day, Jason Williams. A lot of smoothness to his game. And what I really appreciate is that, you know, there's some people that play with flair and some people will say they're show-offs, but you don't realize that that's actually their flow. That's how they play. That's them on normal mode. That's not them on show off mode. That's just how that's the rhythm to their ball game. And I love the sport. I really do.
Consistent perimeter shooter, shot around 25% from three this past season. Needs to tighten up his mechanics, but he's a shot maker. He's not afraid of the big moment. He can shoot it off the bounce. He can shoot it off the catch. He has deep range. He can create space with step back. So I really think the Charlotte Hornets got the...
Yeah, I need to stay away from basketball because, listen, I used to play too hard. Listen, every time I pick up that ball, I'm playing like there's scouts in the audience.
Best player in the draft here at number 3.
And they were in need of a star, too, with Kemba Walker having departed a year ago.
And this is a little hit
drafting Coach Tim Floyd, too, as well. And look at this, 1995.
They play football, too?
Lavar Ball, the Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
Wasn't it Lavar that said he could beat Michael Jordan in the one-on-one game?
He sure did.
Lavar said a lot of things.
So I'm just saying, now I have a chance since his son will be playing for Michael Jordan's team. This is going to be so interesting.
That's a great point and could explain the pick altogether. Just Michael choosing that so he can put an end to that debate.
Gotcha.
Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the new Lavar. This is the one leg Lavar right here. This is Lavar minus a leg. Okay, so he talks his near-death health scare, month-long hospital stay. That's a long stay right there. So this should be an interesting interview. Absolutely. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. And, you know, it's always really sad to see someone suffer in this particular way. But that's precisely why I always tell you guys, do it like you're doing it for TV, man. Show the best of who you are because you don't know when that clock is up. Shout out to Wayne. He writes, more tuition for the best breakdowns on YouTube. You better believe it. I appreciate you. I also acknowledge Mr. Naeem. He writes, she tried to tarnish his brand. He defended it. She didn't like it. And so she tried to tear down his life. Ain't that what they do? What should happen to her is worse than what did. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, she deserves to suffer for that. And this is why you can't let women play in men's spaces because they try to change the rules. Shout out to Matthew, writes, Peace of the Saints came in supporting the work. I appreciate you. Just talking about you yesterday. And shout out to all the Saints who took the AI course, created phenomenal products. Can't wait to see you guys making millions upon millions upon millions. I have the utmost faith in all of you, and I just can't wait to see you all flourish.
Everybody talking about where's Lavar? Shoot, I'm busy building a brand. When you're not building a brand, of course you ain't gonna be doing nothing. But I'm always with, and that's something people really don't talk about. But
Bro keeps his brand front and center. No, this man does not have a big baller brand necktie. This man has his brand on everything. He's gone too far.
I'm gonna give y'all the real deal because I'm in the hospital, but I'm not trying to worry about what's going on. Especially being black, I ain't trying to go check up on nothing. But what I did, I had an infection where I was in the hospital for over a month. Nobody knew what's going on because I'm good. I talked to my boys. That's all I need to talk to my immediate family. But don't come sit up in the hospital with me. Let me deal with my thing and go about my business. Now, having an infection, but also not paying attention to diabetes. That's a strong thing.
Bro said diabetes.
But I had to get my foot amputated on the fact that I had diabetes. So instead of killing a big baller, they amputated my foot. So they had to, poison was in my blood. So they had to do some blood transfusions to get that stuff out. And lucky it didn't get to my goddamn bones. Well, the process, like I said.
And shout out to the gentleman. Number one, he still looks good, from the neck up at least. Still looks great and has a phenomenal attitude. That's something I love to see. You learn a lot about people in these kinds of situations.
First they cut off a couple of toes. Then they cut off my foot. Then they said we got to go almost knee high for another surgery.
Knee high.
I'm just like, these surgeries, this is too many. Make you think like, man, just kill me and let me go about my business. And at the same time, they doing them blood transfusions. I don't like them. But not to have one, not two, not three, four. So it makes you be like, maybe it's time for me to shut it down.
Low key, that's light work. Ladies and saints, it's been a pleasure to have this time to fellowship with you all. Let us end this with our tradition, the Creed of the Assassin. Repeat after me with full conviction, knowing this is true of you. The Creed of the Assassin. I'm going to be who I truly am because I am remarkable, and I'm going to strive every moment to show the greatest part of who I am. Until next time, peace of the saints.